Have you ever felt like your teammates don't trust you? You're open on the court, nobody passes you the ball. You're ready for the open shot, you're right there, no one's guarding you. You can hit it, but still, no one even looks your way. You might get frustrated, you might lose motivation, you might feel like nobody trusts me, nobody believes in me. But one of the things you're gonna have to understand is trust is something that's earned, it's not given. And if your teammates don't exhibit the things that say, I trust you as a teammate, is it really on them or is it on you? I'm gonna dive into this. Let's get it. So, trust must be earned at all times. In life, trust works like this. You build it over time, consistent actions. You don't just walk into a new friendship, relationship, a new job or team and instantly say, hey, everyone trusts me. You need to do things that demonstrate some type of value that they understand. I can trust this person to get this job done. Think about it. At work, you trust your coworkers because they've done things the right way, not because they keep messing up. In school, you have a group project. You trust certain classmates because they've demonstrated that they're about the schoolwork, that they take their education seriously, that they don't slack off, that they've got good grades. If your teacher pairs you up with another student that maybe doesn't focus, wants to be the class clown, their grades aren't the best, you're a little bit worried about your grades. And it's the same thing in sports. You're trying to find out who here is willing to put in the work to be successful and who is not. Who here has done the work to be successful and who has not. And who can execute when it's needed, when it's game time, and who is not. And those are the ways in sports and in life that you build trust. And so if you feel like people aren't trusting you, you have to understand, which category did I put myself in? Did I put myself in a category of someone that's demonstrated mastery in this area, or somebody that's still working at it, but not quite reliable yet to get the job done when it really counts? So when I was a kid, my mom always told me, I trust you, but it's the people around you that I worry about. And I never really understood that at first until later on. And then now as a coach, I kind of get it. The teammates that you surround around players make a difference. The type of people that are part of your team make a difference. Having the right families a part of a team makes a difference. Having the right players around your team makes a difference. And it's the same thing when you're looking at sports. Now, sports is highly competitive. A lot of players that are playing at a high level AAU, high school basketball, a number of those players want to get scholarships. A number of those kids want to play in college. And so they look at their chances as being slim already because there's so many other players that want the same exact thing. They're going to get a stronger chance to reach those goals if they've got teammates that are like-minded. If they have teammates that understand and support that goal, because they probably have the same goal as well. But if you've got teammates that are there just for fun, that are here for recreation, that have other outside goals in mind that don't help yours, it's going to be hard to build that type of trust. Players are competitive at AAU, and they're competitive in high school basketball. They're competitive on the court, they're competitive in life, they're competitive in everything that they do. And if you're coming into it and you haven't demonstrated the level of competition mentally or just through history of playing, they're going to look at that and say, like, I don't know if I trust this person. I want to play college basketball one day. But if my teammate doesn't, how hard are they willing to work to make sure that we're successful? Because if our team's not successful, that hurts my chances. So understanding that you're stepping into an environment in AAU or high school where things are very competitive, you also have to meet that same standard. You need to be like-minded in that way. Not everybody is, and that's okay. But if you're saying, I'm going to step into this environment, I have to realize that I also need to mirror a lot of these same values. If I can do that, I'll probably start to build some trust within my teammates and my coaches. It's not personal. When you're playing sports, or even just in life, you probably know people that in one area you're cool with. They're great people, they're probably your friends, but if you put them in a specific situation, you know you can't trust them. You know they haven't done the work to demonstrate that they can execute a certain skill. Same thing in sports. You might have friends at school that are great people, that have your back, they'll do anything for you. But if it comes down to sports, they're probably not the most reliable players, probably not the most reliable people. And so what you're looking for is, if I put myself in this environment, am I demonstrating to other people that I have mastery, that I have skill, that I have the work ethic, that I have the ability to help them succeed on the court. It's not about your personality. It's not about who you are as a person. It's not if they like you or don't like you. They probably could care less. They just want to know that if you step onto the court with me, can I trust you? Can I believe in what I've seen from you outside of a game, that I know if you go into a game with me, you're going to be somebody that I can rely on, and that I can know that you can rely on me. But it's not a personal thing. A lot of people tend to think that, oh, like they're being unfair to my kid, or they're being unfair to me, or I don't know why they don't do this, why they judge me this way. It's not about you. Anybody else could be in your place. And if they did the same things you do or didn't do, they'd probably treat that person the same way. So you have to get out of the mindset that people are against you. People are unfair to you. It's not about fair or unfair. It's about, can you get the job done? And if you take away the personal aspect of it, you realize it's not about you or who you are or what religion you are or where you come from. That usually doesn't matter. They just want to know, can I trust you? So get the personal idea out of it. It's not about who you are. It's not about being unfair to you. It's not a popularity contest. It's, can you help us win? So how do I build trust? Well, number one, you have to show effort every single day. If people go into practice and you're on a team and they see that every day you're giving everything you have, you're sacrificing your body, you're diving on the floor, you're always giving coach eye contact, you're hustling, you're high-fiving your teammates, you're talking constantly, you're doing all the things that maybe don't require like mastered skills. Like you don't have to be the best shooter, the best ball handler, but if you just show a level of effort that they would expect of themselves or more, you're probably going to start to earn a little bit of trust. And if you do that every day, you're going to start to see your skills build, because you're probably going to get more opportunities. Your coaches might trust you more. They might throw you in more situations. And if you start to build a little bit of trust, you'll probably build more opportunities. So that's one way. Number two, value the ball. Understand that you getting or not getting the ball does not mean it's a good play or a bad play. If you don't get the ball, it's not about you. It's about, did this possession go the right way so that we can get a good score or play good defense? It's not about it had to get in your hands and you had to shoot it. If your team scored, you guys won that possession. If you stopped the other team from scoring, you won that possession. But if all you're thinking about is, oh, I didn't get the ball, I didn't do this, well, just do your job. If you do your job enough, you make the right plays, you make the right decisions, eventually you'll get the opportunity to make a play with a basketball. But there's only one ball on the court at any time. 5 guys on offense, 5 guys on defense. Worry about doing your job. Worry less about how many times did I shoot today. If the ball is meant to be in your hand, it will get there. If it's not, find a way to make an impact. Value the basketball, value the possession. Celebrate others. If you're so worried about I didn't get the ball, that means when your teammates scored, you didn't congratulate them. You didn't celebrate them. You didn't look at them and say, hey, good job. So when you make a good play, why would they celebrate you? If you're on the bench, your head is down, your body language is off, why would people celebrate you? You have to show that you're willing to give something first for people to give you something, So if you're going to be somebody that wants people to trust you, show people you value the work that they do as well. Show your star players that, hey, good job, good shot. Hey, you got this today. High five them, set a great screen for them, rebound, pass them the ball when they're open. Like, be somebody that they look at and say, hey, this guy has my back. If they see that you have their back, they're probably going to start to have your back as well. But you can't look at it as just a one-way relationship. You have to give something if you want something back. And finally, communicate. You got to talk. If you're open, talk to your teammates. And if they say, hey, I didn't think you could make that shot, show them. Prove it to them in practice. But communicate. Talk on the floor. When you're on defense, I got ball. I'm on help side. Box out, rebound, shot. Hey, good job. Let's go. Oh, yeah. All those things that players do. Be vocal. Let people hear you. When you're quiet and you feel bad all the time, people forget about you. But if you're showing energy, you're talking, you're in the gym, you come in, you high-five all your teammates, you shake everybody's hand, you walk up to coach, hey coach, how's your day going today? You start to build a relationship with people. And subconsciously, when people start to feel like they get to know you more, they kind of feel like they want you to do better. So make yourself known in the right way. Communicate, talk, be there. If you do that, people will start to like you. And subconsciously, when you're on the court, when they see you, they'll probably think twice about you and maybe give you that chance to shoot it. Communicate. Give it a try. Guarantee you won't hurt. And finally with that, you can't demand trust. You have to prove it and deserve it. Again, if you're a parent, you wouldn't just trust anybody with your kid. Now put that same mindset in the game. If you're on the court and I don't know you as a teammate or know your background or your history, your skills, or anything about you, you can't just expect me to trust you. And if you've shown certain things in practice that I'm like, you know what? Somebody else on the team does that better than you. If we're open and it's you and that guy, and I've known that guy to shoot better than you, I'm passing the ball to that guy, not to you. If I feel like you turn the ball over too much, I'm going to put the ball in your hand less. Demonstrate to me when you get the chance that I can trust you with the basketball. You're going to value this possession. You won't turn it over. You'll make the right decision. Earn trust. It's something you don't just get. It's something you've proven you deserve through your history. One of the biggest things we say about sports is we like sports because it helps to teach life skills to kids. But I think we take a lot of that out of it because one, when things get tough, we pull kids out of the team. You know, if they don't get the minutes they want, we just find somewhere else to go. When your kids have a tough game or they fall down, you know, you run to them immediately. You don't allow them to get up on their own. So what you're teaching them is when things get hard, we go somewhere else, we run away. Every time they fall down, I'll always be there to pick you up when that's not reality. And if you want people to trust you, you have to earn it. But we always, well, I'll say this. There is a story, you know, let's say this is make-believe or it's true, and I don't know. Parent comes up and says, hey, I need you to trust and believe in my kid. But if the only thing I've seen is your kid turning the ball over or missing more shots than making them or making the wrong decision or more complaining and pouting than celebrating and high-fiving their teammates, why would I trust anything else other than what I've seen? I trust that your kid is probably going to miss the shot. I trust that your kid is probably going to make the wrong decision. I trust that if I pull your kid out the game, the first thing you're going to do as a parent is complain to me and say, hey, that's not fair. But all of that doesn't replicate life. Your kid's going to have to learn how to deal with those things, how to get out of it, how to earn that trust. If we're willing to say that I want sports to teach teamwork and communication and hard work, and if you work hard enough, you can get what you want, then you've got to also let it teach failure is a thing at times. Sometimes I won't get my way. This is going to be difficult, and I've got to find a way to dig myself out of this hole. That if people don't trust me, I've got to work my off to try to find a way to get these people to believe in me. And it's going to be a daily battle, but it's something that they're going to have to realize they're going to have to earn. And if we're really willing to say that sports teach life, well, then we need to let it. So in closing, I'll say this. If you feel like your teammates don't trust you, don't get discouraged. At the time, they probably don't. But what you've got to do is go into practice every day with the mindset of, I'm going to earn their trust today, one step at a time, one possession at a time, one skill at a time, one decision at a time, one handshake at a time, one high five at a time, one whatever at a time. You've got to start to earn their trust, and that's dependent on you, not them. They can't force you to make the right decision. They can't force you to box out. They can't force you to dive on the ball. They can't force you to make the open jumper. They can't force you not to turn the ball over. That's on you. And if you can start to earn that trust through your mastery, through your skill, through understanding what's going on, through your development, you'll start to slowly earn their trust over time. And if you do that, you'll realize it's not about them. It's really about you. If you want to be successful, the one person that controls that is you. So if this message hits home, if you're a parent of a player that might not get that much playing time, feels like their teammates maybe don't trust them, is having a hard time getting minutes or getting opportunities on the court, I hope this message kind of helped you out in that perspective and gave you some honesty. Again, it's not to criticize or say that kids are lazy or they're not good enough. I think any kid can get better at basketball if they put the work in, but they have to understand that this is about competition. There are a lot of things on the line for a lot of people, whether it's minutes, playing time, scholarships, earning roster spots on teams, future goals. That all plays into it. And if you're on a team, you're a part of your teammates' goals in their future, just like they are in yours. And so it's not a personal thing. It's, can I trust you? And are you doing the things that I can trust you with? So hope you like that. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Tell somebody, follow. Follow us on Instagram, SFBA Sports Performance. No, that's the website. Instagram, SFBA Sports Performance. Website, SFBA Sports Performance.com. And I promise I'm going to get better at this. But anyways, that's my talk for today. Hope it helped out. Anyways, that's all right. Coach White, I'm out. Peace. Boom.